Hi, EVC 2013. This is Naomi, and I'm going to take you through building smart collections in Lightroom 5 for today's tutorial. So take a look at this library that I've got in front of me. Looking at all my photographs, it's quite a mess. It's highly unorganized, and by the time we're done this tutorial, it's going to look a little bit more organized and make a little bit more sense. So if you're like me, don't worry. We'll get you up to speed, and we'll hopefully leave you in a better position than when you started this quick tutorial. So the great thing about Lightroom is that it has more than one way to organize the library. So you can go through a couple of different ways, to organize your photos according to your own taste and your own style and your own system that you devise. You're probably most familiar with selecting the metadata or any one of these filters, the library filters up across the top here, and you can see that you can either filter by date, by camera type that you used to take the photo, the lens that you used, or a particular label that you've come up, and you'll see that I have come up with no labels. And then the other way to do this is to build a smart collection. And smart collections are nice because they're dynamically updated, which means as soon as you change the parameters on a particular photo, it either comes out of a smart collection that it was already in or goes into one that you've set up according to the rules. So let me take you through an example to illustrate what I'm talking about. We'll start with a simple example. So you're going to come down to the left, and under the collections menu right here, you're going to hit the plus sign. Once you do that, you highlight Create Smart Collection, and a dialog box will come up. I'm just going to get rid of this option here. And let's just search for all of the photos that are 4-star or greater. And so what we want to do is select to put this inside the collection set, and we'll put it under Smart Collections because that's what it is. And we'll have the rule state that every photo has to match the following rule, so we'll leave it at rating is greater than or equal to, and select 4 stars. And then hit Create. And what we'll see is that all of my photos that have 4 stars now appear on the screen, and the folder appears under the collections here on the left-hand side of the toolbar. However, smart collections are able to handle more than one rule, which is quite nice. So if you're somebody that gets quite organized or on your way to getting quite organized, smart collections are a really great way of filtering your library even further and making it easier to find the photos that you need on any given occasion. So let's add an extra rule. So let's create a smart collection. We'll do the same thing that we did before. And let's call this one 3-star. And we're going to go with my kit lens because I'm still learning about my kit lens, and I want to see the kind of work that I've done with my kit lens, and it's just a nice way to organize photos that I think have the potential to become better through editing and through a specific type of lens. So we'll switch this rating here down to 3 stars because it's going to be 3 stars in the kit lens. Then to add another rule, you click on the plus sign right here. Once we do that, it's not going to be a rating, so we're going to change that, and you'll see in the drop-down menu we have a variety of options to choose from. And so we'll go to Camera Info and we'll select Lens from the sub-menu. So lens is, and my kit lens is the 18 to 55 millimeter one, so we'll just type that in, f3.5 to 5.6. And we'll go down and we'll hit Create. And we'll see automatically we now have all of the photos taken by my kit lens that I have labeled 3-star or better, which makes my editing life a heck of a lot easier. And you'll see though that it's in the collections window, but you'll notice here that I don't have it under smart collections. So when we were creating the 4-star folder, I did select the little box that put it into the smart collection folder. This time around I didn't do that, but never fear. That's okay. If you do this, you can just click and drag and put it under Smart Collections, and there you go. You'll see that it's moved. The nice thing about Smart Collections, as I mentioned near the beginning, is that these are dynamically linked. So if I'm to change one of the rules on one of these photos that I'm looking at in this collection, for example, let's say I think this photo right here shouldn't be 3 stars. Didn't know what I was thinking when I was labeling it. Maybe I was up late, and I think to myself, yeah, really that's just a 1. So if I clicked it on 1, you'll notice that it changed, and the number over here went from 59 to 58 on the right hand side of the Smart Collection itself. So as soon as you do that, the nice thing about it is that these folders stay up to date. So there's a really quick lesson on how to create Smart Collections. Hopefully this was helpful to you, and hopefully you'll be now well on your way to organizing your Lightroom library to make your life nice and easy. Have a good night.